Hello everyone, welcome back to some more. Okay, that should have it back. I just did a run with the shield. I got pretty far, I got to the Hydra and the Hydra killed me. So I've collected quite a few boons, including some nectars. So we're going to talk to some people and I'm going to try look up and see who I have not given a nectar to here yet.
Achilles, did you ever used to pray to the gods? Make offerings to them and such back when you were alive?
Prayed mostly to my mother, lad. I always had my doubts the gods were listening, that they could even hear. Though I suppose that if you make an offering, they might be so inclined, just for the moment anyway. They're helping much.
Okay, I'll look up and make sure I said it. I was thinking it right. Yeah, so Achilles' mother was a Nereid, who was some kind of a sea creature. And I believe what was it, in Troy, the movie Troy with Brad Pitt in it, I don't think they explicitly said that she was some kind of water spirit or water entity, but I think they implied it strongly. I think they were trying to leave the god stuff out of the movie as much as possible, but they kind of hinted at the fact that she was a little bit more than human, I think, in the movie. Anyway.
They're helping, definitely, sir.
Yeah. Gods are helping a lot, as much as they can. They can't help my own lack of skill, unfortunately. Hello, father.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
I don't know. She's one of the primordial deities of creation. I don't know if she's lesser than you are, sir.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, father? You think I asked you to get involved in all this business?
It was kind of her idea.
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Oh, father. Oh, father, why did you have to be so mean? Here, have a nectar. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Hey, father, I thought maybe, here.
Man, their relationship sucks.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, father.
Wow. Okay.
Shades, I don't have all day.
I gave it to him because there's a thing here.
Keep it moving.
There's a thing here that says you can do hearts with him, but he gives you nothing for that. That's amazing. Thank you. You're so amazing as a father. I can't imagine why Zagreus would want to leave here. Because you're so amazingly wonderful. I don't really want to pay for that. How about you, Orpheus?
Oh, hello, Zagreus. You look a little down, and so I was just wondering, would you perchance fancy a song right now?
Sure. You think you're up to sing?
How about Argonauts? Didn't you sail with them?
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I've not the heart to sing it anymore. I'm glad you like it.
Are you serious? You asshole. You weren't going to sing any of them, were you? Here, have a nectar. Maybe I'll cheer you up.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
Yeah, make with the singing boy.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
And he likewise gives me nothing. Well, that's just super duper awesome. How about you? Is it Meg? You have anything good to say?
And then all 7 of those wretches tried cutting to the front of the procession line. Can you believe the nerve? As though they'd get an audience that way.
What a bunch of dummies! What were they even thinking, cutting the line? I mean, in front of you?
I know, they had to expect what she was going to do, right?
Let's just say if they still have any complaints for our Lord Hades, they'll be waiting for a long, long time before they get the chance to bring them up.
Ladies' night, I guess. Or day. I don't know.
Yeah, day or night. When you're this deep underground, who knows which is which. But it's nice to see them getting along and talking it out and having some conversations with each other. Anyway, as you can see, I have spent a little bit on words. I've spent a little bit on words. Oh yes, the getting the shadow presence up. I'm trying to do the attacking from behind thing.
Maybe this way.
But don't have it quite yet. And I'm saving up 600 of the darkness for Stubborn Defiance, so I can't spend it just yet. Now, as I mentioned last time, I want to... Yeah, I was going to try out the gun.
So the strangest thing happened while you were out, boy.
That was a weird noise. What the hell was that?
Things back there, it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a while.
Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient Titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
Yeah, what he said. It's perfectly reasonable for something like that.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
Yeah, we're best friends.
I should go check it out.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Alphon hungers.
But unfortunately, I have this weapon I have to use. Also, I managed to upgrade the feather dusters for the harpy, which is very nice. And I got a blood-filled vial from Ares, from giving a nectar to Ares. I got a lot of nectars in the last run I did, so yeah. So all of the god-specific ones all seem to just be like you get a boon from them, and it's likely going to be rare. Wow, Sisyphus gave us something that I didn't check it last time. So his thing boosts our power as long as we don't have a boon. Interesting. That would. I wonder if that's like a type of run you can do where you just ignore all the boons, and you ignore all the boons and just go in with Sisyphus's keepsake and just see what happens, I suppose. So I'm going to try and get pretty far in this run, so we'll equip Skelly's little item, and
no turning back.
Let's go. Yeah, no turning back. We have to get going.
Do not stray far again into the pits of Tartarus, or become lost like all its residents. Content yourself to look upon it from afar.
What is this about? Stray? Is that like a modifier to the run? What does that mean?
You found me, Artemis.
Well, look at you with Exogryph, the rail of adamant. Seems much too noisy complicated as a hunting weapon when you could just use a nice quiet bow, but hey, to each her own.
I'm not really hunting wabbits with it, Artemis. I'm killing lost souls with it. You can afford to be a little bit loud with them. They tend to know that. They tend to know I'm coming anyway. I think being able to crit with a weapon on the auto attack with a weapon like this seems like it would be good because it's such a rapid fire weapon. It shoots so many bullets that each one being able to crit seems like that would be a good thing. I mean, I'm not 100% on it, but look at this thing.
Yes.
Now, one thing that this weapon I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull off with it as much is the backstabbing aspect of everything. Because it's a bit... Ooh, okay now. It's a bit... stand in place and shoot. And I don't know how mobile I'm going to be with it, but we can give it a shot. Oh, yeah. Mythology for the day, which I had totally planned and did not forget about. I do actually have some discussion to talk about, and it was fortunate that we heard her and Meg talking earlier because I was going to talk about Medusa, because it gives me another plan to be able to go on a little bit of a tangent about Greek mythology in general. However, so let's get on going. So Medusa, she's pretty famous. She's in a lot of the more famous myths that people know about. She was a Gorgon who were a series of sisters who were born to two primordial sea deities, and the term for Gorgon is basically a bunch of monstrous monstrous creatures that were born to those sea deities that had some kind of melding of snake and human features.
Nephew, your cruel father, Hades, he's my elder brother, you know that. Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
That's kind of sad, Uncle Poseidon. So sad to hear that. Wow. Hold on a second. Let's go with Hydraulic Might. I want to try and get pretty far in this run, so I think doing more damage is a good thing. We're not farming this time around. We're just trying to win. So, as I said, the Gorgons were snake-human hybrids, except for Medusa, actually. She was normal, which was kind of weird for both her immediate and extended family. They were all kind of monstrous or not inhuman in some way. So her being completely human, and not only completely human, but also beautiful, is a bit of an oddity in her family. So she was special. She was special by not being weird. She was actually, like I said, she was quite beautiful. Everyone commented on how wonderful her hair was, and to show her allegiance to the gods, she actually became the priestess at the temple for Athena. And people would come to the temple of Athena almost just to see her, not even to pray to Athena necessarily, but just to be able to see the beauty that was Medusa. So, going about her business by herself one day, she was going on the beach and was sighted by Poseidon, who got a bit of infatuated with her. Whether it was because of her immense beauty or just because she was the chosen of Athena, and he wanted to piss off Athena by taking something from her. Because, of course, they see all people as only possessions to be used and thrown away. He tried to woo her, and that did not go so well because she had promised herself to stay pure for Athena. Because of that, she could not be in a relationship with a man. Well, Poseidon didn't like this, so he just kept pressing her about it, and eventually, either consensually or non-consensually, depending on the specific myth, he got his way in the end with her, to put it euphemistically. Well, in a stunning display of being a complete shithead like the gods typically are in these stories, Athena decided that since she couldn't punish Poseidon for this, she would punish Medusa directly for it, even though it was not her idea. And to her fitting punishment that she saw for this was to end up making Medusa just like her sisters. Now, there are some people who say that she was made uglier than her sisters, because of the beauty thing. But there's also kind of some who say that she got to keep her beauty. It was just more of a beauty in the strange type of situation, because her beautiful hair at the very least was turned into snakes. And of course, she had her incredibly great power, which she thankfully does not use on us in this game, of turning anyone she looks at into stone. Well, she was a bit mad about this, as you would imagine anyone would be if that happened to them. And because of that, she, in spirit and action, became the monster that she was formed to be.
On offer.
And because of that, no one went to the island with her or her sisters on it, because the whole killing humans because she's mad at them, same thing. So eventually, Perseus got the mission to go and kill her. Not necessarily because the person who sent him on the mission thought he would succeed, but because they thought he wouldn't succeed and they were hoping he would die. Well, unfortunately for Medusa, at least, he had the help of the gods on his side. and he had many artifacts of great power from the gods to help him on his quest to be a hero. And he ended up slaying Medusa. Well, apparently, as you do, Medusa was pregnant from her encounter with Poseidon and gave birth to 2 creatures. The first one, I couldn't begin to know how to say his name. It's like Coriolanus or something like that. And the other one is something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head because he's not a very well-known entity. And the other one was Pegasus, the flying horse, which Perseus ended up riding in some stories. Well, Perseus cut off Medusa's head to take with him as a weapon against all of his enemies, because even in death, her horrible gaze would continue to turn anything it looked at into stone.
Time to hunt.
So, with that, he went around and actually, I think it's only in the movies that he got to use the actual head. I think he gave it to Athena as a tribute to her, and she put it in her shield as a way to petrify people who looked at her shield. And I think maybe he got to use it later. I can't remember now. I'm going spitballing off of my movie knowledge and my knowledge of actual Greek mythology are blending together here at this point. So anyway, in any case, she was made very useful after her death by many people. Her head turned people to stone. Her blood, depending on where you got it, what part of her body the blood came from, would either an insanely deadly poison or a life-giving elixir, depending on what side of her body you got it from. Actually, I'm not sure how they made a determination on which side of her body was the deadly side and which one was the healthy side, but one or the other. You get either life or death from her blood. And Athena gave her blood, vials of her blood, to other people in order to make use of. So, the last thing that was gotten off of her was a lock of her hair, which of course is a snake, which was used in some of Hercules' exploits in order to save a city from invaders and people who were harassing the city. He gave the lock of Medusa's hair to the people in the town in order to protect themselves from enemies. And oddly enough, the lock of hair from Medusa would make a storm and not do the petrification thing, which is a bit weird, but I guess it's supposed to be a reference to the fact that she was a sea-based creature by birth. So, as I said before I started talking about it, I brought Medusa specifically, both because she's a cutie pie in this game, and it explains why she's only a floating head, but also because it reveals something about the gods themselves, which is something I always found a little disturbing about how men viewed the gods, basically. And this idea that, I know it's because of like what they are, what the deities are at the end of the day, but it feels like in the Greek mythology, deities are really petty and vengeful and malicious to the extreme, no matter what, even when it's not reasonable to be so. And I know they're making them all happy-go-lucky and nice and everything in this game. I have a feeling that's because they're using Zagreus for some other means that aren't necessarily for his benefit, but their benefit. But they also, they use humans that way. And I think the Tale of Medusa is one that kind of highlights that to an extreme, because by almost any reckoning of the story, what happened to her as far as her breaking her oath to Medusa, I mean, oath to Athena, sorry, was not her fault in any way, shape, or form. It's not like she, like, you know, if Athena couldn't punish and defeat, if Medusa couldn't, I mean, if Athena could not punish or defeat Poseidon, then what was Medusa supposed to do when he came around, not taking no for an answer? So I'm not, you know, it's like it's insane to punish her because she broke a promise to you, not through any volition of her own. Like, it's not like she was trying to break the promise. It just happened, whether she wanted to do or not.
Mine. Let me have it.
So, but yeah, it is wild to me to believe in. To believe in any extent in an entity that would do that, and not only do that, but worship them. But I guess that's kind of the point, right? You worship them out of fear. You worship them out of fear more than anything. It was because you were afraid of the retribution if you didn't properly worship them.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
So Nyx is hiding us even from Chaos. Interesting, she is. She's way more powerful than I thought she would be. There, I have to finish my sentence, right? Oh no, I don't want to lose 4 health per attack. That seems like a bad idea. Each time you special, get for 3 afterwards. Boons have a 14% chance to be rare or better. I think I want the boons to be better. And let's go get some Daedalus upgrades. Daedalus upgrades are fairly useful, so I like to see what he has in store for us with this particular weapon. Man, this gun is something else. I have to figure out how the hell to use this thing. I think I'm using it incorrectly somehow. Because I think I'm just not using the playstyle that the game. Oh my god, that this game wants me to use with this gun. Because like if you use auto fire at all, you have to stand still for so long that you kind of leave yourself open to all these potential attacks that could be coming in. So I think I'm getting too much into the mindset of like just hold square and shoot type of thing, which is not what you want to be doing. So let's see what we can do here. Your special fire is a spread of 5 bombs, but each do less than 30% less damage. Your attack deals 40% base damage, but you have less shots. Oh, there's 40 extra base damage and a short spread. Oh. Spread fire, holy shit. Your special becomes a rocket that deals 80 base damage. What was it? My things are specifically for my regular attacks deal extra special damage, right? So I guess this would be what we want to do, right?
Daedalus power.
So now it's like a short range weapon again. Interesting. Every time I hit square, it shoots twice as well. Oh my god. Okay, so the problem I had before is only further exasperated. Excellent. Wonderful, that's what I wanted. Hey dude, chill.
Why not? Sharpen my senses.
Alright, we're all ready to Meg, so I have a feeling I'm going to die to Meg. That's just a...
Nice to meet you.
Oh, wait, who is this? What the shit?
Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Agrius. Not murderer, definitely not.
Yeah, I haven't killed anyone unless you count all the dead people I've killed, who were already dead. So can you kill the? Anyway. Tisiphone? Is that how you say that? Tormentor of murder. Interesting.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
That you know. I don't know if she's going to listen to reason here, Zag. Zag, my boy. Oh my dear God.
No, you don't.
Holy mother of God. She's like Meg on crack. What happened? What the Oh my God! She's making hearts. How did I get this? Yeah, she's like Meg, but with a whole other attack pattern. Oh my gosh, she made it smaller. She had like no health though. Or either I was just doing tons of damage, or she had no health. But jeez, what was that about?
That's one way to prove I'm innocent. Did Exegriff just shudder?
He got some Titan blood in him. He's happy. That was what I didn't know that even happened. Why? What did I do to make that happen?
I ought to lock you up in Tartarus.
Was that the stray? Because of the stray thing that Hades gave us in the beginning? Is that what that was for?
Which one?
Interesting. So as with last time, we've used up the extra life from Skelly's Lucky Tooth, so we're not going to get that back. So we need to switch to some other thing. I guess we can get some money, some extra money. We could have got the distant foes thing if we had a long range weapon still, but we don't. No, let's do the broken arms. Can give us health. I like that. I have no money whatsoever. Can you sell me something, sir? Which thing do I not want? No, I think I never want to sell my power-ups. I'm too much of a sissy. I know the situation is definitely where you want to sell your power-ups, because I've had situations where like I've had anti-synergies. Like my last run that I did, but that I didn't record with the shield, I definitely had an anti-synergy where I had something that was powering up my specials, but then like everything else I had, like the first thing I got was power up my specials, and every single other thing I got was power up my normal melee attack with my square attacks with the shield. So you can't square attack and special attack at the same time with the shield. If every time you special attack, you can't normal attack for a good long while. So it was actually causing an issue of anti-synergy where it just was not going to work. So I did sell that one power up in that case. But in general, I don't think I'd want to do it. Wow, I almost got hit by that. Oof.
Has to be the last of this lot.
Oh my God. I just... Yeah, those are not good guys to fight with the weapon I was using, and I'm not very proficient at that weapon anyway. Oh well, died a little bit earlier that time around. No big deal. First time using that weapon, and we lost 2 lives to that alternate boss that I have no idea what the hell that thing was about.
Oh, you got blown up by a slam dancer. I could see it on your face.
Oh.
It also says it on my list. Got everybody's cause of death right here. Some real morbid stuff from time to time. So anyway, take care.
Yeah, dying is not fun, Hypno, so I don't know what you would expect.
Thanks.
So he, Achilles is gone again.
Hey, welcome.
Cause of death, insect bite. That sucks. Yeah, so he, what was I gonna say? Damn it. So I guess you have to die to every single type of enemy in the game in order to get all of Hypnos's voice lines. Interesting.
Oh, for shame, boy. I thought perhaps you'd finally made it out.
Don't you be patronizing to me.
Really? I mean, oh wait, you're not serious.
Yeah, he's being that sarcastic ass.
I jest, of course. You'll never make it out, as I keep telling you to no avail. But you've gone farther than expected. So who knows?
Yeah, the sky's the limit. Get it? Because I'm trying to leave the underworld and go outside to the... Anyway. And Olympus is in the sky, so I'm trying to go...
Where's our court musician?
I'll just see myself out. Anyway. Do I have to pay to get the court musician back? No. Okay. How about you, Nyx? Do you know where he went?
Alas, you have seen much of Hypnos lately, child. I hope you find his disposition somewhat tolerable. Please tell me plain if this is not the case.
What are you going to do if it's not?
Oh, he's not so bad, Nyx. Be proud of your sleepy, cheerful son. Who else among us is able to muster that kind of enthusiasm?
Yeah, he's so happy when he's not sleeping. He's a ray of sunshine in this otherwise dreary world.
What's new? I'll take it.
Yeah, give it to me, and I can get some nectars for that. Ooh.
That's too good a deal to pass up.
Yeah, I can't let that slide. Like, come on. I have so many people I haven't given the nectar to yet. In fact, there's many people I have not even met yet that I have not given the nectar to.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
Okay. I got a list when I got one of the Ares things last time. I got like this big pop up to say something about his, but it was just to tell me that it was now on the list, fated lists. It was now on the fated list. Not that I had finished the fated list. I thought that was a little bit weird. I hadn't got quite that much with him yet. And as I said, I'm saving up 600 for the other Stubborn Defiance because that seems like a nice thing to have it where you can Death Defiance once per chamber. I guess it doesn't help against like end bosses, but it does help get through the majority of the run. So that's all we have. Oh wait, no, Skelly.
Pal, thanks again for that nectar bottle from before. Stuff just goes right through me like you won't believe. Though I hope you're not going around giving that stuff away to every bozo you know.
Kinda was, yeah.
What, Skelly? You worry something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here?
No, I'm worried you'll be wasting your time. If you give that stuff away, don't expect to get anything back. Well, not after the first time anyway. Usually. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, you could have told me that beforehand. Well, I tried to give it to my dad. He was not reciprocating with that.
Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake.
Yeah, got a problem with that, Skelly?
Sure.
Not everything has to be about getting the rewards, sir. Anyway, this weapon I think could be good. I like the thing where I got where all of my auto attacks with a crit potentially. That seems like really good. It's just I have to learn how to use this weapon better and not stand in place with the square button held down like this for too long. But anyway, I'll end the video here. We'll end this run here. I appreciate you all coming by and watching. Hopefully had a good time watching me be completely scared by whatever her name was. I can't remember. Tisiphone? I know I'm saying that wrong, but anyway, I wonder what other alternate bosses I can get to. That would be interesting to see, actually. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.